I am obsessed with Law & Order. I'm one of those people that puts it on as my friend when I have to write all day.
Yeah.
Or I'm in the kitchen all day.
Nice.
It really is like an old friend. And I loved your character because they made him so different than all the others, so complex. Like he went to law school and he came from an intelligence background and all that. What attracted you after doing that to a new Dick Wolf project? Like, what do you like about this character?
I'm trying to remember how the law school thing came up. I believe it was because I wanted to play the lawyer. And in fact, when they asked me to do it, they said, come on down, play a character, just so you get an idea of the show. So I came on the episode before I started as the detective, and I was playing a lawyer. And I'd never seen the show.
I know, you never saw Law &
So
Order?
I'd never seen it, and I show up, and I'm working on my sides.
I gotta collect myself. No, I'm just kidding.
And I looked at the script. I was like, oh, it's a kind of cool character. My name's McCoy or something. And I get there, and Sam Waterston's in the thing with me as we're going, and we're starting to read the scenes, and he's reading my lines.
You were reading McCoy?
Yeah, I prepared the wrong character.
He was reading
the
Sam's lines.
So I had to pretend that I didn't do that.
So I guess you were not a Law & Order junkie like the rest of us.
Not at the time,
not
no.
Addicted.
But it had. I mean, Law & Order had started kind of the year I started my career. So we were adjacent for like 17 years.
And you were probably so busy actually acting and trying to get parts, right? That you weren't watching a ton of television?
Yeah.
Do you binge on anything?
I do now, sure. Yeah, I'm still like a big HBO fan. I love The Succession and
Succession's brilliant.
Such a good show. There's so many good shows out there right now.
What brought you to FBI? Like, did you really just trust? Oh, wow, that's the same group of people. It's a Dick Wolf production. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Well, I came on the 17th year of Law & Order, and so I got the idea of what it was like to be on a Dick Wolf show 17 years in after. This beast had been created, and I was interested to see how he would do that from the ground up. And it was also a character that I was excited to play. I like to be the brain area, the area where you're kind of putting the pieces together, the puzzles. Leave the asking questions and running around with guns to the younger.
You get to be the brain guy. That's cool, right?
Call
you get to chill.
Be like, call me when it's done.
Now, this is kind of extra interesting because in real life, isn't your brother a law enforcement officer?
Yes, he is, yeah. He's a cop in Portland.
Did he watch Law & Order when you were on it and critique?
He wouldn't critique. I think a lot of cops, they enjoy those shows because it allows you to experience the job in a really fun way. But in fact, being a cop is a tough gig. I've gone on a couple ride-alongs with him, and every stop, you go up to any given car, and it could be somebody really violent on drugs, and so you create a real reflex, and so I don't know. I mean, I always feel like we're doing the cops proud by telling these stories and trying to show the human element of it.
And trying to make it as real as possible. Yeah, and put a humanity to it.